What's the tea I'm tell about the scene is none other than the king of shade himself, Shade Lips, and thank y'all for coming back for another episode. Y'all already know my fabulous co-host, Miss Asia Monet, and my feisty co-host, Miss Ready to J. Girl, how is you? Girl, we missed you last week.
I'm good. I missed y'all.
Yes. And before we get into the things y'all already know, I want to send a big shout out to my big brother of the internet, Mr. Missy Miles himself. Glad that you can come. And hopefully we
Yes.
have you back. And so, girl, how y'all week been?
I actually had a decent week this week.
Okay.
Got a lot accomplished.
Okay. Well, clearly Asia week ain't been that good. Oh, shit, it was blase. But we finna go ahead and jump into some things. Y'all already know what to do. Make sure y'all check out last week episode. Subscribe, like, share, comment. And we finna go ahead and jump into some things. So, people been showing their ass this week
Yes.
in the celebrity news. I'm gonna start right now. I don't trust nobody with the name Kelly. Kelly's been showing their ass all weekend long. From Kelly Price to R. Kelly. Go check on Kelly Ripple, bitch, Kelly on Rolling, Kelly Clarkson. I don't know, but I just know them Kellys these past couple of days and weeks been showing their ass. So we're gonna start off with Miss Kelly Price. So Miss Kelly Price, I think it was a couple, probably like a week or two ago. She was posted. She was gone missing. She had the FBI look for her. Not the FBI. Let me not be too shady. But I know she had police force looking for her, and she had her boyfriend filed a police report for like a missing person and this and third. And then her sisters were looking for her, and I believe her lawyer came out and said she's not missing. She's just in like a cabin or whatnot, hiding off and taking care of herself while she's recovering from COVID. And with that, her sister also came out saying, "Oh, that's a lie. I do not believe none of that lawyer said. We still ain't heard from her. We still ain't seen her." And then finally, Miss Kelly Book Price, she popped out of nowhere and said, "Girl, I'm good." Somewhat. She said she was somewhat good because I know she said when she was in the hospital, she flatlined and she came back to life. And a couple of, I believe she talked about she don't fool with her sister and them no more. That's why they ain't heard from her or didn't see her or whatnot. So how y'all feel about this whole Kelly Price situation? How y'all feel about Miss It's Morning? How you feel about her?
I just want to say that for you to flatline in the hospital and you come back and still not talk to your sister must do some disrespectful stuff. Cause you damn near died. You still like them. You did some disrespectful stuff.
How you feel about Miss Reed?
So this took me by surprise because who would have ever thought you gonna be like, okay, Kelly Price missing?
Right.
I was like, what the hell going on? And I was concerned, but something still don't sit right with me. I know what she's saying and stuff like that, but I feel like right now it's a mental health thing, honestly. But like Asia said, if you about died, like literally died for a little bit,
Mm-hmm.
and was able to get up and not talk to people, something is wrong. Either your people don't really show their ass, or like something is really wrong with her mental health. Because they say even her kids ain't talk to her.
Mm-hmm.
So there's something ain't clicking.
Do you think it got something to do with the boyfriend? Because I also heard that it was like they got secret married. Then when we finally seen her like outside of that little interview she did, when we finally seen it was her and her man together, and she had like a mask on, and they were Gucci down. So I don't know. Do you think it got something to do with the man too? That he probably like, girl, fuck that family. You don't need them. They don't love you no way. Some shit like that.
I can see that.
Okay.
The police said that he wasn't really being cooperative when they went
Mm-hmm.
to the house to do a welfare check. And that was the thing that kind of sparked me as like, is she really okay? But I don't want to put nothing on
Right,
nobody.
right,
Yeah,
right.
maybe she said, "Fuck y'all, this my man. I'm gonna stick beside him, and we gonna live our life how we want to."
True. Okay.
But I can see that.
Do y'all care about Real Housewives of Atlanta?
I like it.
Y'all do? Okay, so Real Housewives been on for like 14 years. I didn't really get on it for 14 seasons, rather. So I think that's still 14 years. I don't know. I really ain't getting into it probably like maybe third, fourth season, and I've been stopped watching reality shows altogether. But so y'all know Miss Nene Leakes, the queen bee herself, been gone. Her and Bravo being had, boom. So she's been gone. And now that it's been a lot of stuff going on with the casting and this, that, and the third, she's left after 11 years. And then right after Cynthia announced that she was leaving, Portia announced that this would be her last season. Well, not her last season, that she will not return back for season 14. So how do we feel? Do we need them to? Was it being ready for those two to leave? Do we care about Candy? Because it seems like it's gonna be the Candy show. Like what's going on? How we feel about Miss Real Housewives?
First of all, I was gonna say I love Real Housewives of Atlanta.
Okay.
And that is like a guilty like pleasure of mine to watch. And well, first they effed up when they let Phaedra go. Let's start. When Phaedra left, it kind of went downhill, you know. But Portia held it on her back, you know. Nene love it with nothing going on for real, but Portia held these last couple seasons on by her back. Okay. Now Portia go, I'm not watching for no Candy and Todd.
Oh, that shit.
Maybe it was
I don't need to do that, and I don't like Kenya. So what are we watching for? I don't know what's going on. They're gonna have to show me something. I ain't even watched last year. You were born for real. I don't see no Drusador with them bad wigs. Well, it look a little better now, but Portia.
Do y'all before I let you, do y'all think it's because this situation with how she got her new man, her new fiance, she didn't want to be in the hot seat and folks question
they were gonna come for her. They were gonna come for her all season long.
Yeah, they were.
So,
but I just feel like it's this time to wrap this shit up. Ain't no more of the OGs on there for real that nobody really want.
Right.
Like Asia said, don't nobody want to see no damn Candy and Tide. No, don't. Let it go.
They do the same thing every season. Fight with Mama Joyce. Open up a new restaurant.
Get accused.
See.
her
and eat. That's all they do.
Together. Like, so y'all right. We don't want to see Candy. We damn sure want to see Drusador. So I believe she's supposed to be coming back. I heard Marlo supposed to finally get her peach. But I don't want to see her and her scams. And like, I'm tired of her fashions. So I really don't know.
Dress now. Don't do her.
Like, yeah, she can dress, but that's all she brings to the table is fashion. Girl, bring something else. So basically, what we say, we don't want to watch. If we just fit to watch Candy open up new restaurants and her babies, we don't want to watch no more because Candy all born by herself. Just get her a show by herself. We ain't gonna watch that either. So since we was talking about the Kellys, we're gonna talk about Mr. R. Kelly. So he's finally guilty of, I believe, all his charges and whatnot.
And no, just in that state. Just in that state.
What it was, Texas?
I don't even know, but just in that state. Yes. No, it was New York. It was New York.
But he was guilty.
So in just that state, New York, it was he's found guilty of all his crimes and things. So how y'all feel about it? And I got some questions to ask. So how y'all feel about this R. Kelly situation?
Why are we shocked?
Because no. Okay. You're right.
He's a black man. He was good. He was going. He's black.
Right.
He was going.
You're right. How you feel about Miss Renee?
The stuff I've been seeing on the media have been crazy as hell. People be trying to defend that shit. I'm not gonna get real into it because at the end of the day, I don't know what he did and what he didn't do. I just know he gives on all charges.
Mm-hmm.
What I feel like though, I believe that he should be in jail just for what I know for a fact has taken place.
Okay.
Him in a relationship with Aaliyah,
Yeah.
dead ass guilty as fuck. Like that's proven. Like it's documentation proving what they had going on. And then for the case he got acquitted of when we were little, like it was video and stuff like that. He should have served time for both of those.
He said that was his brother, dog. That wasn't him. I'm just telling you what that man said. I ain't say. I'm just telling you what that man said. The man said that was him and that. So, but with that, I heard that basically he's like spilling all the tea about a couple artists that's like had some other things because he finna get guilty. I heard Jay-Z, some other folks and stuff that he got some tea on because he got found guilty. So you think that's right because you got found guilty? Now it's time to spill the tea because if you had this tea all along before you was incarcerated, don't you think you would have spilled that tea already?
But see, when you guilty, you're not finna tell on nobody because you don't want nobody to tell on you.
Okay, true.
But now that your ass is under fire, of course you're gonna tell on everybody, which he should, because we need to know. That's another thing I said. Now that this is happening, I won't be surprised what else comes out about other people. These celebrities be in some real heavy dark shit that we have no idea. Wow.
Yeah. So one more thing with this, because there's a lot of problematic people in this hot topic session, do y'all think we can separate the art from the artist?
It's hard. It's hard sometimes because if you think about it, I got a couple celebrities I just do not like, but it has nothing to do with their music. It just has to do with them personality-wise or the way they carry their stuff. Like Mariah Carey, I can't stand Mariah Carey. The lady did nothing to me. It's just her attitude and stuff. I just don't like it. But she got some bops. I listen to Brandy, I can't stand.
Oh, don't do my good thing.
She got one or two bops, and I watch Moesha. I don't know what Toni Braxton did to me. Maybe it was just her voice. I don't know. But she got a couple of bops I like. It got nothing to do with me.
Yeah.
And I try my hardest not to listen to no R. Kelly songs. I try my hardest because I don't want to put no money in nothing if this is what he's doing. But it's hard. I will tell you that. You think about every song from the late 90s and early 2000s. He wrote, he produced. So basically, we still listen to it.
Right. And I was gonna get on that. Hold up, before Miss Ray, how you feel about it?
So you can, but you got to think about what the fuck has taken place. Like AJ said, it's hard as hell. I grew up on R. Kelly. You acting like we ain't gonna be at the family cookout, family reunion, weddings and shit, stepping in the name of love, happy people, all that shit. But when I think about what has taken place, I put myself in these people's shoes. If something was to happen to me, and motherfuckers out here still listening to the music and shit, I'll be mad. I'll be ready to gun at people's throat. I have to think about it. Like, no, I'm not finna like go play no R. Kelly. But I can't lie. I have to be honest. I ain't even finna front in front of the people.
Yeah,
if a song come on Pandora or something, you know what I'm saying, and I hear that shit, like I'm gonna cut that shit off. You know what I'm saying? Like I'd be like, damn, I can't. No, you can definitely separate, but you really got to think about why. Like it ain't no petty shit. Like this real life. True. I would be bad.
And like Miss Angel said, like R. Kelly wrote, or even problematic people as a whole, but we're going on R. Kelly. R. Kelly wrote and produced a lot of songs back in the late 90s, early 2000s and whatnot. Like me personally, I won't listen to R. Kelly music that he personally sung, but I don't know all the songs he wrote or produced. I was sitting there listening to like Toni Braxton's second album, and one day I just said it like looked who wrote it. He's all up and through there, background vocals, writing, instrument. So I'm like, damn, I'm still listening to R. Kelly, even if I'm not listening to his personal music. So just like I'm not listening to his personal music, but I don't know what all R. Kelly wrote, any other problematic person wrote or produced or some background on. So yeah, so I can do it, but I can't do it if that makes sense. And then the last but never not least, Mr. Bill Cosby. He been showing his ass since they let that old slave free. Since they let him out of them prison bars. Yeah, he's been showing his ass. So with the R. Kelly situation, Mr. Bill Cosby showed that he was a pure asshole. He said R. Kelly was railroaded. And on top of that, he started with saying how we need to support the Boosie movie and how it's get it to a box office hit. That movie ain't even in nobody theaters. So I don't know how we're gonna do that. And basically, so how y'all feel about this Bill Cosby stuff? Since they let him out of prison, he been showing his ass and whatnot. And he's another one. Can you separate, because he produced and wrote and created a lot of shows? Can you separate the art from the artist with him also?
I don't pay Bill Cosby ass no attention. he old and damn near got dementia. That's his motherfucking PR agent doing all that. They ain't got nothing to do with Bill Cosby. I guarantee you. He's too busy worried about some pudding pops. He ain't worried about R. Kelly Lewis. I guarantee you that's not him at all. You can barely see how he typing something. That is not no Bill Cosby. I don't pay that old dad no attention, man. That is not Bill Cosby. Another thing, I don't know. Like I said, I still watch the Cosby Show. One of my guy friends had got on to me about that. Oh, you watching the Rapists or something? I was like, no, I'm just watching All right. Cosby. And I love Different World. We'll go back and watch reruns of Different World over and over and over. So, I mean, them folks that did nothing to me. The folks, the actors.
Yeah.
Don't say it like that. Always say clear that
the actors.
Yeah, I get it.
Nobody. That's what. Okay, the actors on that Different World, they did nothing to nobody.
Yeah, they did nothing to nobody.
You're right.
That we know of.
True. How you feel about Miss Ring?
Like I said, I don't pay Bill Cosby old ass no mind.
Okay.
He old as fucking does. And of course, that was not him writing. That was definitely his manager, his PR agent, like Asia said. But when I seen the Boosie movie post,
there we go.
I was done. Cause who the fuck want to see Boosie movie?
Nobody.
And why are you advocating that?
And from my understanding, Bill Cosby didn't like
it. The movie was a hit.
He said it was a hit.
I heard it was a hit. A lot of folks said they liked it.
Yeah, and I heard Lil Boosie is pissed at y'all because y'all ain't buying his movie. Y'all down to the local YouTube. He did that thing for free. And he said Martin Luther King will be rolling over in his grave because y'all ain't supporting black people. Yeah, that's what Boosie said about y'all.
I'm not watching no Lil Boosie movie.
I'm not doing it. I heard he playing himself all throughout the whole movie from when he was young up to now. Yeah, I'm not seeing no 50-year-old playing 17. That just ain't how life works.
Yeah.
Man, that man 50.
He look it.
He do look like that.
He do.
But what I was trying to say, with the whole Bill Cosby thing, even if that wasn't him making the post, which we know it wasn't, I feel like if you just escape prison by the very, very thin hair, what the fuck up? Don't get in that R. Kelly shit, because literally Bill Cosby got out on a technicality.
Yes.
Literally. That's it. His ass was going down. Whether he was guilty or not, they was finna take his ass down through them. By them white women, okay?
Yeah. You know they don't play about them white women. They play about us.
They don't play about them white women.
But the white women.
So I just feel like, don't do that no more.
Right. So basically, what we saying, Bill Cosby, girl, you got about 3 to 4 years to live. That them for being, and I like Miss Asia said, it probably wasn't you personally. It probably was your camp. But if it was you personally, Mr. Bill Cosby, you got 3 to 4 years left on this good earth. You should be thanking God to try to fix your life. Hopefully you ain't in them hell gates, not pearly gates. You make sure you ain't part of the devil's disciples. That's what you worry about. And don't be worried about was he railroading is we going to screen Lil Boosie movie at our house and have a movie night because we ain't. That ain't what we do over here. So and that's it. We're gonna jump into the main topic. It is cold. Is it code switching or cooning? Y'all give me our definition of both words, and we're gonna jump into the things. How y'all? What's y'all definition of code switching and cooning?
Well, Ace is the coon. I just want to let everybody know that.
Okay. Oh.
But go ahead.
Code switching means you turn on your professional voice and personality when conducting business. Mm-hmm. Cooning is when you are up white people's ass and against everything that Black represent.
True. Miss Rain.
So I feel like code switching is adapting in every situation, depending on where you are. Definitely switching from your home voice to your work voice, being professional, presenting yourself in the manner that you would need to at the time and place that you are at the moment. Cooning is definitely being performative.
Yes.
And going over the top to please somebody of another race, in which you wouldn't generally do, and it's just for praise and attention.
Okay.
And not really trying to adapt to the situation, but look at me, like I'm better than them, type thing.
All right. So
who wanna know your definition?
Well, my definition is both of y'all definition. Code switching.
Do you think you code switch?
Do I think I code switch? Oh yes, baby, she's very much.
I don't think you're. I don't think you capable of code switch. Everything just sound ghetto.
Oh. Well. She tried me down, but for her information, I very much code switch. Very much what she needs to do. And code I ain't never did.
Nah, that's a lie because you admitted to it.
Hold on. The difference between a coon and a pitney is two different things.
You performing for them white folks.
But they're not the same thing.
You were performing for them white folks. You were coon. And also, Ring.
Oh, Ring, you cooning?
No, I ain't no coon. I ain't never seen no coon.
Negro Day?
No, that was
Nigga Day. That's what it was. Nigga Day.
Hey, look, we watching Hairspray, and Asia took offense to the movie, dog. They had Negro Day on Hairspray.
No, it said Nigga Day.
And she thought because me and my sister was watching the movie that we was being coons because they had Negro Day.
They was singing along and the song said Nigga Day.
We're gonna get into that. So with code, we're gonna start with code switching. With code switching, do you always, how I'm trying to put it, do you always code switch? Like say if you got a job, let's say you're a lawyer, you got a job and whatnot, is it always a code switch? You always professional 24/7 until you leave the office? Or do you show a little bit of that at home side?
I mean, I guess it depends on who you're around, because at my job, I definitely code switch and I answer phones and I do emails. When I talk to my boss sometimes, and I'm talking to certain teachers sometimes, but if I'm cool with a teacher, I'm definitely more relaxed. I'm more so how I would talk to a friend. And then when I get around my friend that works with me, hey, she see me.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess it would depend, like Asia said, on who you're talking to and where you're at. At work, and y'all see how I just flipped that real quick. Like I'm not talking how I usually talk. At work, you got to know who to talk to and how to talk to them. It's some coworkers where I can be like, bitch, why do you people on my phone? Why do you people? But you know what I'm saying? It's some coworkers you definitely can't do that with. You have to be like, hey, I have a customer on my phone that's really, irritated. I need this call to be escalated. La la la. You know what I'm saying? You got to know when and how to do it. Everybody can't take you in your entirety.
True, true. Well, for me, I code switch only to get the job, and that's why I leave it at. I only code switch in the interview, and other than that, bitch, you give them this whole personality, and then they end up falling in love with it. So I don't got time. So that's basically that. So we're gonna jump into cooning. We might come back.
So they kind of like represented what I said the first time, right?
No, I say I only code switch to get the job. I'm still code switching. You say everything is ghetto. And I ain't never been ghetto a day in my life. I don't know what she's talking about. Anyway, so cooning. Have you ever been a coon? I ain't saying no name.
No,
No.
No.
I'm not doing no performative ass shit for
Okay.
no white people or nobody else. The fuck?
Okay, so with cooning, y'all know back in the, what it was, probably like 1940s, I don't know, when the entertainment industry and whatnot, and when if black people wanted to pursue a career in the entertainment industry, they couldn't just be their skin. They also had to do blackface and whatnot to do it. And that was a form of cooning, but it was basically you was chasing your dream, your aspiration and whatnot. Is in a sense, is that still wrong today because of you chasing your dreams and 9 times 10 a white man is the head of it? Or because there's so many routes you can take of following your dreams, you don't have to take the white man route, that bitch you being a coon by choice?
I wouldn't say that taking the opportunity from a white person is cooning. That's not what I'm trying to say at all. We do have good white people out here and are able to get up in the head with them by using opportunity. It's a way to do stuff. If I'm sitting up here acting as if I'm not African American and going before people that's not people of color, saying like, hey, fuck them, you know what I'm saying? I'm not like these niggers. that's cooning. That's, you know what I'm saying, trying to separate yourself from the group of people you came from the group of people that you identify with to get ahead. It was one thing to do what you needed to do to get an opportunity, but I wouldn't per se back in the day people was cooning. They just did what they had to do. Like, okay, I want to make it big. I'm finna do this shit. He might be racist. Okay, fuck that shit. I'm trying to get ahead. Because at the time, and even now, white people hold power to make things change. But it's a difference between saying, okay, fuck that, I'm finna act like somebody totally different, or even shit that may be your personality, but shit on the people that you come from and do conniving things and make all these arrangements to be able to win over white people or win over another group, another race, specifically for your own personal gain.
Yeah.
That's corny.
How about you, Miss Asia?
I agree with everything Miss Reed said.
Okay. So y'all know so you know how we got influence or pro-black people that's like, oh, black this, black that, boom, 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 and they tell white folks that every chance they get. So do you think it's a form like cooning, or like you like side ass a person when they end up with like a white person or a white husband and they doing all this for the black community and they tell white folks now this, that, and third, but then they partner and they person they in love with is white?
Why don't you answer that first? Asia got a white man.
Ain't no wrong with white men. So how you feel about that, Miss Aisha?
Wait. You try to say I tear down white people? If I got a white
No, I'm
man?
just saying, do you think that's a form of cooning or whatnot?
I don't know. I think if that's cooning, I just think that's like a mental thing. Maybe that now they think that they can run a white person. I don't know. It's weird. It's a weird thing. I don't think it's cooning though.
Okay. How you feel about Miss Reen?
I don't think it's cooning, but I also don't know how I feel about that. It is kind of weird, you know. Me personally, I never really been attracted to someone white. I found some white people attractive, but not like actually actively like, oh, I want that to be my man. I want that to be my man. But I don't know, because I don't know how that shit works. It can be kind of weird to me. But I've seen people that's real active and pro black and stuff like that, and then they do have a white partner. Now it goes back to that thing where you can kind of separate the 2. Me personally, I wouldn't know how. But I guess it's also goes to compatibility and everything else. Just because somebody is white, we can't tell these folks that they ain't no good match. They just a different race, and that race just happened to be white. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I don't think it's cooning. Now some people do be coons as fuck. Some people do.
True.
And put on and be like, I don't fuck with niggas because white men are better and that kind of shit like that. That's definitely cooling down. But I don't think it's cooling just simply because they date one or marry one.
And even I feel like even white people can be coons in the sense like they're coon to us in the sense of like showing they ally and they are showmanship to us, saying, "Oh, I'm part of y'all movement and whatnot," and then behind they're just only to get our black dollars. Then behind closed doors, fuck them niggas and this, that, and the third. So I also feel like white folks can be coon also, even in the face of us. So y'all got any question with the code switching and cooning?
Okay. I want to ask you. Oh, go ahead,
Go ahead.
I want to ask you, where do you feel like code switching is appropriate? Because I feel like you tap dance around that one.
For me?
Exactly.
When I think code switching is appropriate, because I show my personality 24/7, but I feel like it's appropriate getting the job, even being like in a place of work. I don't know.
You think people going off on their manager?
Sure am. That's me.
Like I said, I don't think code switching is in his DNA.
Sure am. I'm surely that same person that went off on my manager. But guess what? Everybody know me as professional. They knew I was gonna get the work done. And
code switching got never doing the work done.
Huh? And the only time I went off is when you try me. I'm not every day. Oh, you know what? Today is the day I choose to go off on an old white feeble lady. That ain't what I did. So, but code switching is, like you said, adapting to your environment. I like even the gays, they code switch when they go into to the barbershop. Because some can, I just never. Now that I cannot code switch. I was never the girl that could code switch from a deep voice and this, that, and the third. You was gonna get all this flamboyance and all this feminine. So that was never one of my.
Your voice not like now.
Huh?
Your voice not like now.
So.
But do y'all feel like code switching is fake? Because I've heard that conversation come up several times.
Yes, it definitely gives me very much fake it till you make it. And I know a couple people that does that and does it well. So it give me very much fake it till you make it, and if you don't make it, continue faking it. Yeah. So
I just feel like in my work environment, do I look like I could be going to my job and saying, "What's up, bitches?"
well, if that ain't how you
Okay,
talk,
hey,
But when I walk in my house, when I walk in a room with my friends, I'm like, "What's up, bitch?" I'm gonna do that. So I don't understand. It's not being fake. It's being knowing you're at a professional setting and acting in a professional manner.
mm-hmm.
like I address my friends as hoes, boys and girls. Hoes. You gonna say these my hoes? Don't nobody better not fuck with them. But see, I can't go into work and be like, "Hey, hoes." You get what I'm saying? I don't feel like it's fake. Now I feel like some people can be fake and they code switching. Just you go from relaxed to on point. You using text. You being professional because you can't do the same thing you can at home at work and vice versa. If I came from work to home and start talking to people like, "Hey, how you doing?" You know what I'm saying? Writing emails and shit, kind regards and shit. Everybody be like, "Bitch, what's wrong with you? Like, what the fuck you
Regarding my
like
last
that?"
text message.
Yes, like
From my last text.
like everybody be like, "Are you okay?" Like, no, I just feel like you can go, but it's with everybody though. This not just working home. You got different friend groups. I feel like that's when you can kind of feel like it can kind of be fake. Like when you have different friend groups and different environments you in outside of home at work, in which you. But I feel like code switching is different. Then, if you use a whole nother voice in front of niggas or you
I
use
hate
like a
that.
whole, you gonna say now that's when it get fake. That's when it get fake. But the verbiage and stuff that you use when you're around a different group of people, I feel like that's just plain code switching. Like you may not be able to call one group of friends hoes or bitches, they'll get offended.
Right.
Like I have to be careful how I talk to my white friends because they don't understand. I can't call them niggas. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, but my white friend, she called me bitch, I call her bitch. But I can't call her no nigga.
Right.
And she definitely can't call me one. So I just feel like it just, like I said, it depends.
That's
You have
true.
to
It
change with the
depends.
environment.
Like, I feel like if you switch around certain friends, that might be a little fake. Because I will say I was a little fake in that area at one point in time. I had one friend who I would never let me see me cuss. I would never let her see me act any kind of way. She didn't know I was doing anything that I would deem as inappropriate. When I was around her, it was bougie, and that's all she got. But after a while, I finally just was like, you know what? I hate going around because I could be myself. And after a while, shoot, she get the real me. I told her that just a couple days ago. I said, well, at first I will say we was kind of being fake around you, but now you just get the real me. So I don't care. So either you like it or you don't like it. And she's still here, so obviously she likes it.
She like it.
Okay. So, any closing remarks with cooning and code switching?
My final mark is Shade Lips is a coon and don't know how to code switch.
This way.
At one point Asia did say she don't fuck with niggas, and that's why she is a coon. And me personally, I've never been a coon in my life. And I
you was
right
cooning
hand up.
You was cooning last year.
How a coon? No, nigga time. I mean, Negro Day don't have Negro Day don't have shit to do with this. But all in all, don't be out here cooning. You don't got to do that shit. Like I said a couple episodes back, people will peep you, see the real you, fall in love with you. You don't have to do all that extra shit. Be you. Just be professional when you in a professional setting. Relax when you in a relaxed environment. And that's it.
True. Okay. So basically, like they said, Shade Lips ain't never been no coon. When 9 times 10, when you say you think your dream husband is gonna be a white man, how bad you want a white man? I feel like that's a form of cooning, but I don't say that because if that's how you feel in life, you do that. But
Wait, you talking to somebody certain?
huh?
Who you talking to?
I'm just speaking out in general, just in case folks feel that way. You know. So if that's how you feel, you do that.
I ain't never said in my life, ooh, I want a white man so bad.
Oh my gosh, do you feel hit?
Yeah, because you just
because see, I didn't say Asia name is Asia.
I've never said in my life, "Oh, I just want a white man so bad." I do say, "Oh, I can see myself marrying a white man." I did.
Yeah. Miss Asia, why would she just come out and spill her tea like that because I wasn't talking to her?
Because you mad because I said you ghetto and you don't code switch.
So, but if that's how you feel, and that's what you go right ahead. You tap dance with those white people. We're not judging you. We don't judge over here. We celebrate everybody. But we do got one eye open. And then our next, but never least, our last thing is our shot of the week. Y'all already know how we do our shot of the week. After you had a stressful week, we need a shot of hen, vodka, or whatever. And we need to go ahead and discuss our problem. So what is your shot of the week, Miss Ren or Miss Asia? Or do I need to go first?
You go first, because your ass is trying to act like you don't got no shot.
Okay, so my shot of the week, honestly, y'all know it's as the kids call it spooky season. Halloween is around the corner and whatnot. That's what the kids call it on the TikTok spooky season. So my shot of the week is Michael Myers. Like, bitch, you've been beefing with your sister for the past 10 years, and I'm over it. Like, damn, who is your therapist, sir? Like, you keep coming back, and you keep killing. Like, you and your sister ain't killed each other yet. Y'all is beefing for way too long for me. I feel like, what's the movie called? Halloween. Halloween is like the scary version of Fast and Furious. The movie just keep going on and on and on. Then they make a remake. It's just, I'm tired of it. So basically, that is my shot. I just want Michael Myers to get like some therapy. I heard like the last movie supposed to be coming out. He supposed to get killed and the mask coming off. Like, I want him to get some therapy because the fact that you beefing with a bitch, like we said about Kelly Price, she died and came back to life and still beefing with her sister. The fact that they got by 10 moves and you still beefing with your sister, we gonna pray for you, Michael Myers. So that's my shot of the week. How about y'all?
Well, if you ever noticed, my shots are always either about, I ain't gonna say nigga, a man or school. I mean work. So let's see which one I want to go in today. Let's go to the men. I feel as if why is we as women have to tell you men how to treat us when you should already be doing certain stuff. Like, why we have to teach y'all how to be romantic? I just feel like if I tell you I had a rough day at work, you should not just say, oh, I'm sorry. That's just not how that's supposed to go. It's supposed to be like, what can I do for you to make you feel better? Or next day I'm at work, my man sent some flowers up here. Have a great day today, babe.
Mm-hmm.
Or, let's go out to dinner or something after work or something. Don't ask me to do shit for you to make me feel better. Yes, this person.
Yeah.
I'm just over y'all, and I think I'm gonna become a nun and be married to Jesus.
Oh, that's what's up. Okay.
It was the shot for me. I'm gonna get a little bit ghetto. So y'all know I'm a real hood baby.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody I grew up with, pretty much hood babies too. It's been so much going on recently regarding killing and robbing and all kind of shit in the streets. Some hit close to home. Some people I don't know at all, but I still feel for them. I want to say that I feel as if if you got smoke with somebody in the city, or you got smoke with somebody, I feel like it's between you and them. Don't bring innocent people into this shit. Too many, too many innocent lives and shit getting lost because you beefing with him. So that turned into beef with his homeboys and your homeboys. Not in everything that go on. As long as this beef is up there, innocent people dying
Right.
because of y'all shit. When only the beef is between you and this nigga, or you and this girl. It's been so sad. Like the whole case with Ladarius. I don't know if you know about it, Creed, but here in Pensacola, one of our young athletes was murdered because of
Mhm.
somebody else bullshit. And now that the case finally coming to a close, like the shit really hit home. Seeing that his mama lost her only son, his daddy lost his oldest son, and just seeing how all this shit play out. He was never the intended target, but because niggas is beefing, he was shot 50 rounds into a car. I just feel like everybody should deal with their own bullshit. If you can settle it outside of murdering some goddamn body, settle it. Fight. Niggas don't fight no more. I don't know. That shit just been fucking with me all week. Leave that shit in the street, dog.
True, true.
Absolutely.
Go. Got my little
That's
shot.
what's up. Go ahead, take your shot. Yeah, I feel your pain, sweetheart. So basically, that's the closing of Tisty Cocktails. Thank y'all for tuning in, and we'll catch y'all next time. Y'all already know. Make sure y'all like, share, subscribe. Tell the people where they can find y'all at.
Well, I mean, I guess I keep my other social medias, but I'm closing Facebook down. But on all other social medias, you can find me on Simply Ava Monet.
Miss Ray.
Monet spelled Monae.
Period.
Underscore CYR
Mm-hmm.
ENITYY on Instagram and Twitter.
Yes. And y'all already know y'all can follow me at all things Shade Lip Simple on Twitter is Shade Lips One. And also you can also follow our group page on It's Tisty Cocktail on Instagram and Tisty Cocktails on Twitter. Y'all can also send me letter questions, advice, or whatever on our email. It's tistycocktail at gmail.com. And y'all make sure y'all have a good time and make sure y'all have a good week next week. And make sure you like, share, subscribe, catch our last episode, and go back to my personal page. I want to watch old episodes. I'm still trying to find out how to put the old episodes on Tipsy Cocktail on YouTube channel. But as for right now, y'all can go to my YouTube channel and watch the old episodes. And y'all make sure y'all catch us next week. And
Do that.